Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back for today's video. I know it's so random, but I really wanted to make a video like this. As you guys can tell by the title, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the curriculum that I've chosen for my homeschooling year. If you're new, welcome. I'm Nicolette. I would love for you to hit that subscribe button before you leave and give the video a thumbs up if you like what you see here on my channel. That really helps my channel out, so please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Now, this is my first year homeschooling. I never in a million years thought I would ever be homeschooling my kids. I'm not even gonna lie about that. And then the pandemic happened. Now with this pandemic, I've realized that homeschooling probably is the best option for my kids. I have a 5-year-old who is in kindergarten and I have a 4-year-old who is in preschool. The second half of my kindergartner's preschool year, she had to do it online due to the pandemic, and she hated it. She absolutely hated it. Now that she's in kindergarten, I did not want her going back to doing everything online because she hated it when she was in preschool. As I understand, some schools are actually going back to in-person learning, but they still have to wear masks. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that, and until I figure it out, I'm gonna be homeschooling my kids. I do plan on making an entire video on a homeschooling day with us. That way you guys kind of see how it goes. And yeah, I'm really excited to share this with you. Again, I know it's really random, but I really wanted to make it. So if you guys want to see the curriculum that I've chosen for my kindergartner and my preschooler, then just keep watching. So we'll start with the preschooler. So I have chosen The Good and the Beautiful. I've done a lot of research before I actually chose like an actual curriculum, and I figured that The Good and the Beautiful would be a really good fit for us. So this is the pre-K course book and the pre-K handwriting. This is really all I'm focused on for my preschooler. If there's one thing I've learned while researching homeschooling, it's that the most important thing for them, both 4 and 5, preschool and kindergarten, they learn a lot through play. The most important thing for me is that my kids are learning and that they're having fun with it. So The Good and the Beautiful definitely provides both of those for us. They're learning and having fun. It's a lot of hands-on stuff, and that's what I really like. Again, this is the pre-K. Right now, we are currently on lesson 25. And as you can see, she did the letter M, a lot of tracing. I have to play this little game with her, figuring out which animal starts with what letter. So I like to keep little sticky notes in here just to indicate where we are, and then I'll write on there what we have to do. So I have to play the cloud game with her and then review, make sure she understands. The ones that aren't circled are the ones that she kind of had trouble with, so I gotta review those with her. So again, this is the handwriting from The Good and the Beautiful, and literally she just traces. She likes to color, so after she's done tracing, she will color in what she can. But I like this because it just gets her used to holding a pencil and following the lines, following directions almost. So this is honestly really all I have for my preschooler. Oops, sorry, I lied. So with the course book came these little books. I bought it as a bundle. So these were a great hit. She loved these. So obviously these are the letters A through F, and she just finds the capital A, and then she'll have to go in and find the lowercase a and then the animal that starts with A. So she loves this. Elephant does start with A, well, whatever. She just got done with the G through L, so now I have to go in and cut this book up, which is the letters M through S. So again, I did buy these as a bundle, but you could buy these individually. I recommend the bundle just because it comes with everything you need. Okay, so moving on into my kindergartner, this is the handwriting for her. Again, just indicating where we are. This one, she has to connect the letters. She loves these ones. I love these. Again, it just helps them get familiar with holding the pencil, following the lines. It's great, love it. So for my kindergartner, I have language arts and then I have math. So for language arts, she is learning how to read. That's what all these little cards are. She has sight words that she has to go through, which are at the beginning of the book right here. So she knows all these words, she knows how to spell it, and once she's able to say them all by herself for 3 days in a row, then she's able to color something. So she colored the cow. Right now she is working on these words. She's able to say them by herself and spell them by herself. It's her 2nd day in a row now, so one more day and then she's able to color the goat. So we work on these literally until she has it down. I literally work on these at her speed. She picked them up pretty easily, as you can see. Today was only our 2nd day introducing it and she got it down. So these are great for her. And then right now she is able to read this little mini book. So how this one came in a pack, this one also came in a pack. I was just on the site late and I wasn't able to actually get the mini books, and I wanted them right then and there. So I downloaded the PDF and I printed it out myself. I just have to like staple it or something, but she's doing really good at reading these. She's read this for about almost a week now. So I'm going to be cutting another one out and she's going to be reading that. And then she has her phonics cards. So at the beginning of each lesson, it'll literally tell you what to do. So practice sight words, practice phonics, and then move on. So Right now she is working on short and long vowels. She's doing really well. Tomorrow I'm actually just going to be reviewing one last time with her, and then we'll be able to move on. But again, sight words we practice every day. Phonics we practice every single day, and then she reads every single day. She is loving this so far, absolutely loving it. That is language arts. And now moving on into math. This is the Math K course book. I got part 1 and part 2. The only thing I didn't get was the activity box that it comes with. I was late on that. So this comes with an activity box. With each lesson you have an activity to do. Again, I didn't get it, so I just substituted. For a long time it was working with like little bees that they have in that activity box. I substituted with Legos, and it worked just fine. So she was working on more or less over here. Our next lesson we are going to be talking about tens frames. So again, with the activity box it comes with all of this. I didn't get to do this one with her this exact day because I need to figure out what I'm substituting the activity with. She is loving it. She is absolutely loving this book. So the math course book also comes with the calendar. I downloaded the PDF and printed out myself. Normally it's in color. They are also learning days of the week and the month, which is great. So she gets to check off whenever we do a math lesson. So again, this is everything I got from the Good and the Beautiful. Sorry guys, change of lighting. But I quickly wanted to show these. When I first started talking about homeschooling, I had already showed you guys this, but I incorporate this into our learning day. That way they aren't just stuck on the Good and the Beautiful. A lot of what we do in this book corresponds with what she's doing in the Good and the Beautiful. So this one is for my kindergartner, working on sight words. In this book, she's practicing writing it. She knows the word, she knows how to spell it. I just want her to practice writing it and so forth. And same with my preschooler. She knows the alphabet, she knows the sounds. Getting her to write it though, honestly, it's a pain in my you know what. So that's what I love Brain Quest for. It has them pre-writing, which is amazing. This isn't pre-writing, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so she did A and now she is on D. Oh no, I'm sorry, she's actually on G. Yes, she's on G. We do a letter a day. I love this Brain Quest thing because there's so much for them to do. And again, what I work on in here corresponds with what they're working on in the Good and the Beautiful. I also wanted to show these. I got them from the dollar store and it's just more practice for them. So this is for my preschooler, and then this one is for my kindergartner. So definitely check out your dollar store if you guys are homeschooling. Even if you're not, definitely check them out. These are good just to have your kids practice with, you know, so they're amazing. I love the Good and the Beautiful because it's literally like black and white. It literally tells you do this with the kid, you do it with the kid, and then move on. Now, I don't move on right away from lesson to lesson. I want to make sure that they understand what we are learning before I move on, right? Not only was it really affordable, but again, I just love it because it's so simple and it tells you what to do. And with it being my first year of homeschooling, that's what I really needed. I really needed someone to tell me this is what you do. Definitely check out the Good and the Beautiful if you are thinking of pulling your kid out. I've joined a few Facebook groups that are really helpful. My kindergartner learned a lot when she was in preschool while we were in Japan. One thing I totally forgot, the kindergarten here in the States, it's only AM or PM. Back in Japan, she was in preschool for like majority of the school day. And if we were to be there for kindergarten, she would have been there literally majority of the school day as well. So she did learn a lot. So a lot of the stuff that's in these kindergarten books, I don't want to say skipping, but I'm quickly reviewing and then moving on with her because she already knows it. With my kindergartner, we're kind of moving at a really good pace, I'm not gonna lie. My preschooler, it is taking us a little bit of time, but again, with all the research that I've done, they learn so much through play. And that is something that's really important to me, playing. Being hands-on, right? Again, I'm going to be doing a video all on what our day looks like homeschooling. That way you guys can kind of get a feel of everything. We're so excited to share that with you guys. But yeah, as a first-time homeschooling mom, I would have to say about a month in, I think we're doing really good. That is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was kind of random, but I really wanted to make this video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.